y'all. I know you didn't see me much in the month of November, but let me tell you how my month went. It was absolutely amazing. And this month, I wanted to focus more on one on one communications with my customers. My customers are the bread and butter of my business. I worked on the month of November. I had two parties that went on, online parties. I pushed them through, and man, can I tell you how successful they were? They were good. They were amazing, great, but they were good. They were able to hit the 200 mark and got free and half price items. But it also opened up new customers for me. So again, this last month in November, I focused on building my customer relations and doing more one-on-one. I started some emails for email marketing, and then I did a lot more texting of the different promotions that were going on through the month of November. Now, I did really well for the month. I ended up with over 2,000 in sales, which gave me an extra bonus. Hello, money. I mean, who doesn't love money? So that extra bonus is given when you hit over 2,000 in sales. Now, I'm not sure about you, but I've never had a job before on a monthly basis. If you hit your mark, that you got an extra bonus. I mean, if you have a job that does that, you let me know. I would love to hear some more information about it. But I hit over 2,000 in sales. I also had quite a few promotions that went on in my team. They were just killing it this month. But as I look back, I realized that because I wasn't going live, I wasn't interacting as much with, I would say, the public, with my regular people on Facebook or Instagram. And it made me realize that when you start focusing on one aspect of your business, it will grow. So the more you focus, the more it will grow. But that also means that the other things that you're not focused on will start to slip and slide. I didn't have as many Scentsy Club orders as I normally do. And so I started reaching out to them to find out what was going on. That one-on-one interaction was great and the parties were great. I also set up for an event this last weekend for December, which I did really well. I was able to get active on day 2. And so I have another event coming up. I'm going to focus on the promotions that are going to be in this month. But again, looking back for November, I realized that what I'm going to focus on is what is going to improve. So find what you need to improve on. Find what you need to be better at, and then focus on it. Give yourself a time span. Say it's going to be 1 week, 2 weeks, or a whole month, so you can kind of gauge how well it worked. You can look at last month's, last year's, last couple of years on either that month or just where it falls in our catalog season. See if that was successful. It's not going to be the same for everybody. And just remember, but you have to keep trying. Just remember to keep trying, because just because you feel that you have failed, you don't fail unless you give up. That's the only time that you fail. If you don't give up and you continue going, then it is improving. It is learning, because practice makes improvements. Practice does not make perfection. Practice makes improvements. You will never be perfect at anything that you do, but you will always be better than you were yesterday. And that should be our major goal in anything in our lives. It's just being better than the person you saw in the mirror yesterday. So what would be one of the goals that you would want to try to achieve or try to look at? We're in the month of December, so we're in the full swing of the holiday spirits. So now is the time to start going through and checking with your customers about Christmas gifts. Now, you can do so many different things on your VIP groups or on your personal page of like your favorites, your Christmas favorites, or your catalog favorites. What I'm going to do is I was going to do the 12 days of Christmas, but then I missed it because today is the 4th, and that would put it past our shipping date of the 15th. So I think what I'm going to do is the 10 days of Cassie's favorites. I'm going to create a Canva, and then I'm going to just say Christmas favorites or Cassie's favorites, have it very holiday, and then put in a really great image in the middle. And that way I can post it on multiple platforms. That's what I'm going to focus on this month, is trying to make sure my customers know first the cutoff date for shipping by Christmas is the 15th. Second is just highlight the things that I love, because things that I love, I can talk about all day long, like counter clean. That was the whole reason I started my Scentsy business, was just to get cleaning products back in during the pandemic. May of 2020, it was the worst. You couldn't find toilet paper and you couldn't find cleaning supplies. So I found a company that I could get paid back on all of my products and get cleaning supplies and not have to worry about trying to track down which grocery store or which major box store had any of the cleaning products. Counter clean, I can talk about for days. Here lately, I've been using the all-purpose cleaner and I have fallen in love with it. I love the scent. I love the way that it cleans the floors. It's really great for mopping. Or if you're doing a large area like your walls, if you're trying to wipe down your walls, because it's diluted. You only put, I think it's 1 parts to 3 parts. So basically a quarter of whatever amount you want to fill. So if your mop bucket is 10 gallons, then you only put in a fourth of that, which would be what, 175? I don't know. Yeah, something like that. I'm trying to think math right now, and that is not going to work. That maybe not be right. 2.5, sorry. That'd be 2.5 parts for a 10 gallon. Why am I even trying to do math whenever I'm doing videos? Because then I get all like tongue-tied and twisted, and then I forget where I'm going. So anyways, you want to talk about like your favorites, your 10 favorites. And guys, it doesn't matter if you're watching this and it's too late. Do your favorite 5, do your favorite 2, do your favorite 1. It doesn't matter. Don't get caught up in the 12 days of Christmas. Do your 5 days of Christmas. Do the 3 days of Christmas. It doesn't have to be hard. You just have to do it. You just have to try to find what works for you. It doesn't matter if you're late to the game. It doesn't matter if you just started your Scentsy business. It doesn't matter if you just realize, oh my gosh, we're in December and our cutoff's on the 15th. Now, even though the cutoff's on the 15th, it doesn't mean that if they order after the 15th, it won't get to them. It just means it's not guaranteed to get to them. Does that make sense? Because last year I had orders that were coming through after the cutoff date, and they still got here within a couple of days because they were pushing out so much product that they were able to get them turned around really quick. But I did have some customers' orders that went after the 15th that they didn't get them until the 26th. But they knew ahead of time. And as long as you are informing your customers, as long as you tell them, hey, you don't order by this date, it won't get to you before Christmas. If you give them the set of expectations of what to expect, like this is what you're going to expect, then they can't get upset whenever it doesn't happen. So that is just my tidbits for the month of November. I will start doing my recordings for my trainings this week because I have more to tell you guys of more of what I'm doing. So stay tuned. I hope that you like, share, subscribe to my channel. Again, I am Cassie Bollinger. I am a leader of hashtag No Limit Y'all team. And I'll tell you what, I am so proud of them. They had a major, major month in November. If you are looking to partner up with a Scentsy consultant, let me know what your questions are. I can guide you on where to go, who to talk to. And if you're interested, I can even let you sign up underneath my team. I have a couple of different options for you. So don't get tied up or hung up. Don't get hung up on the price of our kits because I luckily have some zero out of pockets. So make sure that you check me out. I love you all. I hope you have a blessed day, and I will talk to you guys soon.